me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All the water, one for all, will answer to the call. We're the greatest team of all. The wonder is forever. We will always keep together. We will always do our best to see it through for the good old gold and blue.
How good's that song? Be good to sing that one next match, but I've got to put in the work. So welcome to Shred at the Shed, the Wanderers official podcast of the 2022-23 season. I'm Shred. I'm currently at our club, The Shed, hence the name of the podcast. We're going to review the round 2 match. So we played the Southern Districts on the 8th of October at 4pm Norbill Oval, hottest ground in the NTFL. The game was delayed a little bit at the start with a bit of thunder and lightning and a tiny bit of rain, which actually made it quite nice and cool to start. But yeah, it didn't really take long for it to heat right back up. So we ended up going down by 11 points, 72 to 83. We did hit the front in the last quarter, but we left it too late, giving them a 5-goal head start. No milestones for us, but Crocs had Staunton celebrating 150 and Armour with 100 games, so congratulations to those guys. We're going to look at the team stats now, do a bit of analysis, a bit of education, or perhaps shreducation. A couple of key areas of difference were maybe the kick to handball ratio again. We were down minus 0.4 on that, so we sort of tended to overuse it on occasion, gave that extra handball when we didn't need to. We're facing goals and we give an extra one and potentially cough it up. Our kicking efficiency was down by 6% compared to the Crocs. So simple skills cost us occasionally, which is usually sort of a trademark of the Wanderers game. Good skills. Also, we gave them 14 extra marks. So on one end, you can tighten up on the defence and make it harder for them to mark it, or we can get more marks from a positive point of view and be more skilled and hit those targets. So one area where we did get them, or two areas, was handball receives. So it's pretty sort of complementary to our game. 32 extra handball receives, run and gun. We got really good runners, really fast team. So that's sort of using our strengths there. And we did have extra 14 tackles. So, Crocs probably had the ball in their hand a bit more, but which makes it easy to get more tackles, but we definitely did put the effort in. From a goal point of view, there's 3 ways you can score. There's stoppage goals, there's kicking goals, which is probably the hardest, all the way starting from defence, and turnover goals. So we're pretty even in the turnover area. They got an extra goal than us from kick-in, which is pretty impressive to move it all the way from end to end. And once again, same as last week, stoppage goals, an extra 2 goals for the Oppo. Just something to think about for us there. Now I've got some feedback on my individual stats section, so I'm going to modify it and see if Ben's happy with this new way to go. So thanks for the feedback, Ben. I'm going to just group players and their stats. So starting off, Stevie Motlop, top most of the stats. 28 disposals, 20 uncontested possessions. So opposite to last week, he was getting a contested ball last week. So nice easy day for Stevie. 15 handball received as well. So super good runner. Always calling for the ball and able to break the lines. 6 goals as well. Super impressive, and 3 clearances. He was equal top. So pretty fantastic game from Stevie. Mitch Taylor, top 3 stats. So 10 contested possessions, Kentucky possessions, the beast. 6 boils and 6 rebound 50s. So that's awesome from our co-captain, Mitch. And Daniel Clee topped another 3 as well. Oh, 2, sorry. So 12 handballs at 92% efficiency. So he's keeping up that high handball efficiency. He doesn't like to kick it. He just likes to hit the target with the handball. So we love how he goes about it. Just gets in and under, and equal top with 3 clearances as well. Bo O'Connell had 8 ground ball gets, so he dominated that. Doesn't have to bend down too far, little fella. But he got 9 marks as well. So pretty impressive. But he's a hard runner, so he's able to get that space and separation. Now just the single leaders, single stat toppers. So Thomas Motlop, 10 kicks at 90%. So yeah, Mr. Reliable. Doesn't make many mistakes. And hitouts, we had Sebastian Priest with 11, so top it again. Good stuff, Priesty. And Dane McFarlane with 8 inside 50, so I need to be buying him a few coffees for next match, so he can hit me up a few more times. And Brodie Newman equal with 6 rebound 50s. We had one debutant, Nathan Arbin. He's a Bustleton boy from southwest Australia. I played footy with him at East Perth in the Waffle, and he's a cool cat. Not much really phases him. He's a gun fisherman. I'll need to be getting as many tips as I can because I'm the opposite of that. And yeah, looking forward to playing more games with Arbs. There were no injuries in the match, nothing major, but there were cramps, there were niggles, there were corks. But it was good to see no major injuries. Definitely super hot out there, so you need to always, or anywhere in Darwin really, so need to smash the water, the electrolytes, stay hydrated. But yeah, you can't really stop corks either. So in the other games, we had the reserves play the Crocs, and yeah, went down by 25 points, 33 to 58. And the women's Premier League played districts as well, 14 to 71, went down by 57 points. Our major sponsor, Silks, is always doing the Friday community raffles. So from 7 o'clock, every half an hour, they do the raffle, and you buy your couple of bucks worth of tickets, and yeah, your chance to win a $100 meat tray. So get around that. Our fines, I've been a bit slack on the fines. I wasn't able to find any falcons or missed goals from the goal square, basic things like that. There was a 50-metre penalty. I don't know who gave it away, so someone send in who it is, and then they'll be getting a $5 fine. I'm fining Daniel Fuller, so just $2. But yeah, he started a podcast about 6 months before me, recorded an episode. He's done all the the easy stuff, but he hasn't uploaded it, hasn't done anything, and I've already got 2 episodes on him. So just a quick fine there, add on top of all the podcast software and hardware bills. And Dane McFarlane, $2. So yeah, smothered my kick. Took it out of the ruck, having a crack at goal, wheeling around on the left, and he's run past for a cheeky handball, and I'm going for goals. It's but yeah, he just cut across my leg and forced me to, he didn't quite smother me as well. So maybe another $2 there. For if you're going to do it, make sure it's 100%. Our bank details are, you can give in cash to the social committee, or we got a Wanderers bank account now. So the name is Wanderers SS BSB 633 000, and then the account number 197 204 522. Their 100 club, last week's winner, Sebastian Priest. So $100 waiting for you when you get home, mate, after your FIFO job. Exciting times. So yeah, just sort out with the social committee, Brodie Newman, D Fuller. Pick 2 numbers for $5, chance to win $100, easy money. And also, Ben, our ex-Wanderers club president, Ben Cocker's announced Cooper's Day, first one in 12 months. So day after the game, 1 p.m, Sunday 23rd. Cooper's Day at the Airport Hotel, $25. Get you a couple of pale ales, Cooper's pale ales, and puts you in a draw to win $1K. So not bad. Let Ben know if you need any tickets as well. So the ladder going into round 4, because we had a bye in round 3. So on top with 10 points is Palmerston, and equal to 2. And going down from percentage on 8 points is Waratah, Southern Districts, Darwin Buffaloes. In 5th on 6 points is Pint. And on 4 points, Nightcliff and St Mary's. Our match next week is against St Mary's. And on no points, Wanderers and Tiwi Bombers. So hurts to see us on the bottom, but definitely good motivation for us going forward. Because there's 2 less games this year with Pint coming in and 2 extra buys. So instead of 18 home and away, there's 16. So every win counts. So good motivation for us. looking over the former AFL players moving around to the NTFL. Just looking at NT Football with Jackson Clark. It's a great Facebook page. He's always on top of all the movements of everything. So definitely check his social media stuff out. I'll just grab a couple of things from him. So Mitch Robinson looks like he's going to go to the Darwin Buffaloes. Harley Bennell and Sam Darley, played for the Tiwi Bombers. Cam Ellis Yeoman over to the Southern Districts. We've got Neville Jetta, Eddie Betts, Travis Varco, Ashton Hams playing for Palmerston. Eddie Betts and Hamsy have played before. Hamsy's been at different clubs though. Tiwi and Banks, I believe. Betsy's already played last year. I think he kicked 5 the other week, so it was exciting to see Eddie kicking goals from pockets. David Zaharakis is also playing for Banks, so that's a reserves Premier League reserves team. And obviously we got Stevie Motlop to the Muk Muks, so pretty handy having Stevie around. It's awesome getting to train and play with players that just come fresh off an AFL list, and you can tell that they're a class above, and definitely lots of stuff to learn from guys like that. So one thing also that's come up this week is just to sort of get us up and about the when Wanderers are at our best. We've got this thing on YouTube. It's called the Muk Muks mixtape. So search that up. Just shows Wanderers at their best and playing good footy, and it's definitely inspiring to go out and attempt to sort of match that from the premiership days. Not too long ago, but 7 or 8 years ago now. Now let's look forward to the round 4 match preview. Like I said, bye last week. Time to think about the game and get really prepared for the round 4 match. So we've got St Mary's Saturday 22nd of October at 7 p.m. TIO. So conditions look like they'll be 34 degrees, 66% humidity. That's what we love in Darwin. High humidity footy makes it feel like an extra 10 degrees. Feels like you're breathing in water when you're running around on the footy field. But it's all good fun. So our 2021-22 results, we had 1 win against them and 3 losses, and the last one was where they knocked us out of finals. So in round 2, we went down by 48 points, and then we followed up with a round 9 win by 18. So it's good to bounce back there, but then finished off disappointingly in round 18, the last game of the home and away season, by 117 points. And then they knocked us out of finals and winning by 64 points. So, lots for us to draw from for this game. Saints play a really territory-based game of footy, a brand that does really stack up in finals across all the state leagues, really. They have a high kick-to-handball ratio. They don't muck around with the ball. They hack kick it forward if they're under pressure. They go long and direct to dangerous areas. They isolate their forwards one-on-one. They're a really strong, contested clearance side. So to beat them, you've either got to beat them at their strength, all that contested stuff, or you've got to be really damaging on the other side of the coin, the uncontested stuff. So being really fast, lots of handball receive, lots of silky skills, switching the ball, shifting the defence around, using the corridor, hitting the free, and sort of making it an uncontested game and using those strengths there. So looking forward to this match coming up. Leading us into the game, we've got the under-18s at 11:15am. We've got the 2s at 3pm and the women's at 5. So keep the feedback coming. Getting lots of good suggestions and improvements for the next couple of podcasts. One of them was, maybe getting in a club legend like Gus Wanganeen. Our BNF medal is named after him, and I'll just rattle off a couple of his accolades. 200 plus games, best and fairest, club captain for 4 seasons, premiership captain for the 82-83 season, played in 4 grand finals, was a 4-time NTFL representative player, is NTFL team of the year across 3 seasons, life member of the club, and he's vice captain of the Wanderers team of the century, and named in the centre. So it would be awesome to get to chat with club legends like this and just need to sort out all my podcast hardware and still learning the trade of the podcast. So always keen for feedback and those new ideas. So and I'll just leave us with a eagle quote of the round from Anonymous. If you hang out with chickens, you're gonna cluck, and if you hang out with eagles, you're gonna fly. Cheers. Take care, guys.
If you are a wondrous boy, then sing along with me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All for one and one for all will answer to the call. We're the greatest team of all. Go, the wonder is forever. We will always stick together.